Finish them. All right. Cool. What's yours? Name, badge number. Name and badge number. That's fine. I wasn't doing anything but enjoying my tea and on YouTube. Y'all even saw me unhook this. Was minding my business. And somebody called the police. I asked you before I started rolling who called, and you said it was anonymous. The staff doesn't want me here. The staff never approached me. There was, yeah, no, the staff never approached me. There was a white man who worked here, who was here earlier, who kept approaching me for no reason, and then said he was calling the police. And I made a note on it on social media, and then he left his shift and left the building. He's not even here. And so, yeah. So he called when he left because a woman has been taking care of me, and she's been totally fine. Everybody's been fine. So I'm just documenting this for my records because I reported that man about an hour ago. So I'm about to get his name now as well. And he's about to have something to settle with me in civil court because I'm sick of this. Plus, I also have something with Eaglewood PD. I don't want y'all to get involved in that. So we just gonna follow the rules and regulations of the law right now. I have rights to ask questions on my way out, so please don't interfere with that. I need that gentleman's name. What I'm doing, y'all, is packing up my stuff. I want to make sure it's on here. There. I dropped the cap to my adapter. We'll put this in my pocket for now. You see how quick they came with an answer, though, the minute I asked for badge numbers. They was just trying to uproot me. Seeing as though I exposed a bunch of pedophiles and sex traffickers, I gotta make sure that I get them for what they're doing. So I gotta get the gentleman's name who was here before y'all. You see me moving, right? Oh, okay. All right. I just gotta make sure you're of average intelligence. Cool. I also wanted their names and badge numbers because I bet not see them at my next location. Excuse me. Hello. I need a manager's name and the name of the gentleman who was in that section before you guys came on. Thank you. Hi, I need the manager's name and the name of the server that was on before you took over. The manager's name of this location, the manager information, and the server's name. The guy, the white male who was on, who you took over. You relieved him from his shift. Them, that's why. Them, that's why.
I don't have to give you an explanation.
Okay, well, you can give me yours, and then you can give me the store manager's. Okay.
Yeah, I appreciate it if you leave.
That doesn't. I'm still gonna put a civil suit against this store, so I need names. I already got their badge numbers and names, so I need your store officer name. Yeah. You can't just call police on people and put their safety in danger, and then.
And the number, I give you the number of the store. Okay?
Give me everything, honey.
I'll give you everything.
Thank you. I would greatly appreciate that.
And what else do you say? Phone number?
The manager that operates this store, your name, because apparently you're the manager on shift, on duty, or the shift lead. I'll get corporate's number. That ain't no problem. I have my receipt from earlier, so. What was the name of the gentleman that took care of me before you came? Because he was the one that the harassment started with. And when I notated that on social media, all of a sudden he had to go. And he was the same guy who harassed me 2 weeks ago. So it's not an isolated incident. Thank you. Excuse me. Man, fuck all y'all. Ain't nobody fuck all y'all. Let me get them though. So basically what they're trying to do is trespass me from this property. They have no reason to trespass me from this property. I've done nothing wrong. I've patronized the business. I've given them my money. I didn't do anything. I haven't been transient. I haven't even been in this area the entire time. Not to mention, I spent a week in a whole other county minding my business. So I want to make sure that I get this. I just got here to LA County last night, and I spent the majority of my time in downtown Los Angeles. I spent the majority of my time in downtown Los Angeles, and then I came to this area this morning at 7 a.m. Had pancakes, tried to do a podcast, and left this area before 12 noon. So the fact that they in here proves they've been listening to my podcast and proves that they've been following me. Also, Santa Monica police was trying to follow me and everything like that. I'm making sure that I'm getting Officer Kim writing down this information right here. They're talking to her. I'm making sure I'm collecting all of this information. Getting all of this. I'm getting all of this. Okay, so basically the Los Angeles Police Department is trying to create something, because even the lady in the window, she's being informed of what's going on, and she's just like, oh. So it's not a situation where the store called or anything like that, because this officer wouldn't have to debrief her on anything if they called. And the minute I walked out, what came out her mouth is, if she shows up here again. So that means that the complaint didn't come from that woman, didn't come from that store. The lady was just reluctant to put the information down because she didn't want no trouble. That lady was actually very nice to me. But the gentleman, the white guy who was here before she got here, that's where the problem happened. And he's the same white guy that was there that didn't wait on me when I was here the last time. I asked for my coffee. I had to wait around for it. He wouldn't give it to me. The next thing I know, he kicked me out the restaurant and said that they were shutting down because they wanted to clean the entire restaurant. And I got the entire thing on my Facebook Live. The only reason why y'all haven't seen or heard of me on Facebook is that exact same day, allegedly, Facebook told me I couldn't post to it anymore because I was posting things against community standards. But we all know that Mark Zuckerberg is a clown, so that's what it is. But yeah, see how all of this is happening and taking place? The store didn't call. The store didn't call at all. The store didn't call at all. They were instructed to come here because that guy told them to come here. But that guy was a plant. That guy, I ain't never seen him in that Dennys except for the time that I was here the previous time after I was here the day before and put it in my podcast. When I went live from this store and put my location in and all of that stuff, the next day that guy was there, and then that was all the other stuff. So I want to make sure I get all of that. They got all this information. I won't be back at this Dennys. I really could give a fuck less, but I want to make sure that I did this. They only did that because this is a 24-hour store. So, and I have the right to carry all this information and get all of this. So, you saw how they had to debrief them. That means the store didn't call. So, yeah.
Sorry, but you have to leave this area as well.
Huh?
You have to go sometime else.
Well, I can cross the street and still film. That's their license plate number. So if this shows up again, this shows that they're following me. I don't want them to know where my next location is because it's none of their fucking business. So we just gonna watch them pull away. I'll never be back at this Dennys, but I will sue the shit out of them. So we got this Dennys and we got the Starbucks in Ontario, California. And the Dunkin' Donuts. Y'all can keep trying to play this fuck shit games if y'all want to. Ever since I complained against the Inglewood Police Department in 2012, they never liked that too much. And, you know, mysteriously their body cams and all their footage and whatever went missing. And it was two male white cops. They completely mishandled me, completely harassed me, tried to mace me, doing all kind of stuff that was completely illegal. And I took it all the way to Internal Affairs. And they did nothing. Knowing the stuff that I know about LAPD, I'm just not having it. Especially since there was a white lady who was in that store before I got there. Bitch was sitting there asleep and everything. Sleep, everything. They didn't harass her. They didn't do nothing. I was awake the whole time. The entire time. Their job is done. I'm out the store. That's what they wanted. But they not finna follow me around the block and all that stupid shit. So we just gonna stand here. Y'all interrupted me from what I was doing. I was being productive. We had to do this. So now I got all the time in the world to stand here. Y'all not finna follow me. So I'ma just keep recording y'all. This is just more proof that the harassment was purposeful and intentional. Their job is done. I pose no threat to the establishment or any of that. And I already filmed y'all. They got instructions for them to call if I shut up. So there's no reason for them to be standing here watching me. It was never about Dennys in the first place. So here we are. And I got their license plate.